optimal tank, and I think the tank might just be a little bit better here.
I guess we'll find out. Looks like Karina.
You know what? He didn't high five. We called it. We know RSGMY, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit happy.
I can understand that. You predicted it perfectly. The Karina and the Lunox being the final picks for RSG. I do feel a little worried for Link Eza because this is not the ideal choice. It's basically the only thing he has left in his hero pool. And the rest of RSGMY scales very late into the game, which is exactly what Team Hawk was going for.
Yeah, so right now, Team Hawk, they have the Fanny. Looking at the draft, it's just Ruby that can really deal with this Fanny. So RSGMY, will they actually be confident enough to go into the jungle of Team Hawk? Because looking at Lunox going up against Kadita, who do you think is going to win the mid lane matchup?
Personally,
difficult question, huh?
It's a 50-50 here. Like, you have to get a kill pre-level 4, and the fact, oh, actually, Team Hawk opting to go for the Lolita. This is it. Yeah, this is a great option. At least you have a way to try and stop the shots from the crossbow of Tang. You have a very clear disengage mechanic in case your initial pick doesn't go through. And now RSGMY has to be a little careful for mid.
You know what? I'm liking the draft of the first game here in the series because it looks like both teams here, oh my god, it's so loud. I think Team Hawk, they brought drums. Yeah, they brought drums. And guys, if you guys are here, you guys can hear the roar, and you guys can hear the bass all over Quill City Mall. But in a way, this is gonna be the first match. RSGMY, Team Hawk, best of 3. Winner goes up against Orange Esports. Loser goes home. Let's go. Game number 1.
Now this is going to be an exciting one right here. You can hear the reverberation through the audio.
Where Lolios or Panda is actually able to start a freeze, making it so that they will win every trade. But we've got back into the game. And Team Hawk, RSGMY, so far we haven't seen anything crazy except for Min, but Ling Eza still secures the purple buff.
Min, he could be in danger right now. He's surrounded by 3 members of RSGMY. He's gonna flicker, try to get past Lexia as here comes Gary, but Min will be the first. Oh! Gets the 2-man breath of the ocean right under the steel table spam, beating 2 kills over the Team Hawk.
Beautifully played by Mon there, making sure that he uses the Ocean Oddity to close the distance, petrified to hit secure the breath of the ocean. Nicely done by Team Hawk.
This is terrifying right now. You can see there's a lot of... Where
did he go?
That is a lot of damage from Min.
I'm guessing that was like a maximum charge Guardian Boa, and it just like, bam, died. Like, don't underestimate the damage of Lolita, I guess?
I suppose. I don't even... If I was in Izanami's position, I don't think I would have died there as well, but I guess not. Things are looking a little dicey here for RSGMY. Now the Team Hawk is starting to build up that lead.
And this is exactly what they were going for, right? With their draft, Team Hawk basically set it up so that all of the lanes of RSG are going to be a little bit slower with these late game heroes, so they want to use this momentum.
Yeah, so far, I think we need to keep in mind that Lola is not exactly having the best laning phase, especially against Iris so far. He is calling Mon E here for some help. If they're able to pull this off, because Mon should hit level 4 off of this next wave, we'll see how this goes for RSGMY.
Ooh, but down here, they're going to be able to find Izanami. What are you doing down here, my friend? The turtle now going to be contested as the Numenon Blast secures it with Gary. Link Eza now in danger, dashing past Min and Gary. Iris will be able to buy him enough time to escape as Lexia forced to go out the other way. Team Hawk coming out on top.
Really unfortunate. Lexia used this retribution early on, allowing Gary to steal this away with the help of the Numenon Blast for sure. I definitely think Lola could have actually gotten the kill there on Lexia, but he was a little scared off of the rotation of the jungler. Let's say if it's the gold lane, for example, let it push into you so that your opponent has to walk out a little further out. Then maybe we can get a setup going.
Well, hopefully they are able to achieve that right now, as Team Hawk has very quickly built up a 1k net worth lead. Next turtle nowhere in sight. So this could be a chance for RSG to take it a bit slow if Team Hawk don't decide to push the issue.
When we look at the sub-emblems, we're seeing, okay, if you have movement speed, max that out as much as possible, but Lolita opting to take more cooldowns than anything else. Just regular health and cooldowns, not even base stats for armor or magic resist.
But we can already see Team Hawk applying a lot of jungle pressure. Gary knows that he will be superior to Link Eza at this point, as the Karina has not been able to snowball to any extent. And the longer they can maintain this lead, the better position Team Hawk will be. Iris, he's gonna know his limits. He's absolutely fine down here.
Yeah, but you can see the rotation coming in from Mon. He's gonna proxy this wave super early on, so that means Team Hawk is gonna have first rotation and control over the bottom side with 20 seconds on the clock for Turtle.
Right now, I do want to ask, because it looks like Link Eza is probably going to be a tanky.
Oh,
before that.
Well, that's exactly what they were waiting for, Mon. He wasn't waiting to clear out the wave. He was waiting for Iris to come back, get the ambush, shove out the bottom tower, and guess what? The Turtle is respawning on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah, nicely played coming in from Mon. He made sure not to reveal his face to the wave or even to the turret. Now that they have it, topside getting attacked.
Panda going to be given information by Min. He's looking for the Numan on blast, but will not invest the flicker. I think that's the smart choice. Not enough damage on Iritel yet.
Yeah, but this does mean that the Turtle falls into the hands of Team Hawk, right? Iris is basically having to try and look for pressure.
Up and now, they're going to be grouping up real hard. RSG, 4 players in the mid lane, but too late to actually respond to the turtle take. Team Hawk right now, their macro management is very impressive and making it difficult for RSG to do anything.
Gideon, I gotta ask, right now Team Hawk, 2.4 goal lead ahead. RGMY, are they still in an okay spot or should they be worried?
I think they should start getting worried here because they are on the cusp of losing at least a 5k goal lead to Team Hawk by the 7th minute, and it really comes down to this upcoming play, right? If they lose that mid-tier 1, they're going to have 0 pressure, and then that 5k goal lead is guaranteed to be in Team Hawk's hands, and that's what they're positioning for.
Ooh, is Anami gonna get taken down to 20% HP?
Oh no!
And they find Link Eza in the bush, not having any backup. Team Hawk now they're gonna connect the pulls. They're looking for Lexia. I'm offended. Actually does buy him time. The flicker over to the tier 1. So he'll get out safely for now. Team Hawk, they're just gonna stand there. They're gonna zone out RSG, take a free tier 1 mid.
And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Team Hawk now have opened up the map so much. They don't really care about the top side because they want Irithel to scale for as long as possible. And rotating down to the bottom side of the map just to collect as many waves as they can, that's totally fine. But now the dive.
Yep, Gary looking for Lolia's. Actually, no. Looks like he will settle for the gold crab here. Not too certain if he had the purple buff, so it might have been a bit risky to dive on that. But the more pressure Team Hawk applies, the better of a state they'll be in. Ooh, hold on though. Lola gonna get caught out. I'm offended. 1v2 crossbow of Tang already activated. No way Lola escapes. I feel like that flicker was a little wasted.
It was a little unnecessary, but here comes Gary.
Yep, he's still looking for more, but this is 1v3. He dropped Lexia real low, but no energy, so RSG bites back. But look at Team Hawk. They're in the bottom lane. They're pushing the tier 2. Man looking for the setup, but Panda, he's out of position. Link Eza secures it. He could chain it onto Min as well. Regen, not quite enough. Double kill falling into the hands of the Karina from RSGMY.
Gideon, what happened? Like, all of a sudden, RGMY, they got stronger?
Man, he just missed that breath of the ocean. He needed to land it on both targets, and Link Eza was able to jump back into the middle of the fight. And Panda never stood a chance against Karina, but now Lolita's in trouble.
Lola gonna get bursted down by Lolias and Izanami. RSGMY suddenly turning the tables and threatening Team Hawk in their own jungle.
This is the pressure that, again, not expecting a turnaround like this. Team Hawk made very correct plays. They were looking to trade objectives to speed this game up for themselves, but RSGMY came the victors, and now they're losing all their tier 1s all at about the same time.
This is pretty bad, honestly. Team Hawk, it's not as if they made a really notable mistake here. It's just RSGMY capitalizing heavily on the single opportunity they have been given. And in an instant, they are the ones with the net worth lead.
We've seen games where the advantage is shifted, but I think that's the fastest shift we've seen. All of a sudden, they win up top and the bottom. I kind of want to see it all again, but it looks like an engagement here. Lola has to run away.
This is pretty bad right now for Team Hawk. RSG feeling themselves. So Team Hawk, they're still grouping up. They want to take structures, but RSG have managed to pick up a couple items. It's becoming very dangerous for them.
Yeah, they're just losing out on tempo right now. They can't really do too much about the situation, and now losing a tier 2 on the bottom side. Lolio's even getting himself a Winds of Nature to ensure. Oh boy.
Oh, they're looking for it. They get the Breath of the Ocean. Rough Waves done.
No!
Finish him off. Gary will be able to chase him down. Link Eza trying to buy time, but he's not going to drop anyone low enough to get the chain. So Team Hawk gets out with a free kill.
Okay, at least that's something. At least they got the kill onto Iris. They lost their tier 2, but it's not about map pressure for Team Hawk. It's about looking about these picks, speeding this game up to get Fanny and as well as Panda in a much better position.
Yep, but RSG, they know they're scaling up. They want to continue pressuring. They're now in the jungle. I'm Bennett gonna find Min. They're just CCing them. Crossbow of Tang has been activated, but Gary is causing havoc. Linkeza has been found. Crossbow of Tang will find Min, connects onto Lola for the double kill, going over to Lolios. But now they've overstayed their welcome. Panda has the heavy crossbow. He gets his Anami, picks up Lexia for the triple kill, going to Team Hawk.
2 for 3 here. Really smart of Lolios to actually hold off on that Inspire and then using it in the middle of his crossbow of Tang to actually extend as it chains from one target to another. This is going to be a very important lord now.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty 50-50 as well, but Gary is the one around. Crossbow of Tang is available for Lolios, but he is saving it. He doesn't want to waste it. Forces out the rough waves from Man. Team Hawk losing control over the Lord Pit. Gary, he wants to take out Iris, but the Esmeralda, super duper tanky. RZMY retain control.
Oh boy, Gary doesn't have his retribution. This is going to be really bad for him. How did they get in on this fight? They need an angle.
Oh, but RSG are just denying every possible angle, and now Lolios, he's going really far, chasing down Min. He cannot get a crossbow of Tang, but he has Wind of Nature. Not enough though. Why are you all the way up there, my friend? Lolios falls to Team Hawk.
And he had the crossbow of Tang. He greeted out for this towards the last second, and now Team Hawk can capitalize this on some more. The tier 2 should fall off of this next wave.
That's quite an uncharacteristic mistake there. Lolios just seemed to get a little bit more too aggressive. He thought for sure he would get the crossbow of Tang in time onto Min to actually keep himself alive.
In my head, that was kind of characteristic of Lolios. He wants that flashy 1v2, 1v3, 1v5. And like he didn't say it, he had the crossbow of Tang, but just that microsecond, it really turned things around. But right now, with the Lord here, RGMY, do they want to go crazy and try to fight against Team Hawk again?
I don't think so. I don't think they have enough information. They see Paquito on the top side, but where is Kadita? Where is Irithel?
Ooh, they did find Irithel, but Linkeza not gonna risk the fight right now. He knows that he is not that farm that he can just instantly one-shot anyone. They need to take this slow, make use of the Lord to potentially take this tier 1, which they're gearing up for.
Well, Iris doesn't have enough mana. He has to recall here. Lola cancels him, but the bottom side of the Lord is pushing on Yaroshi's favor. Gary, he's got to get on out of there eventually, right? The mid-tier 1 is still up for Team Hawk.
Well, I think Team Hawk should have no problem defending against this, honestly. Gary already doing a lot of damage and getting out as well without losing too much. So this is an impressive defense. RGMY though, looks like they still want to pile on the pressure. Is this a good idea? Gary might be diving a bit too far. They get the pull onto Min in the backline. Man getting the rough waves, doesn't manage to execute anyone, but here comes the new Number Blast. Gary gonna get the killing spree onto Linkeza. The drive-by going to end in Team Hawk's favor.
Dang, that combo was so fast coming out of Gary. You don't even get to really react to it as if you are playing carry. You're just hoping for the best at this point.
Honestly, looking at the situation, Gary with a fighter emblem, even I did not expect that much damage. But RGMY, they still considering Min and Lolios.
Yep, that's quite dangerous there. Gary definitely does have the Blade of Heptases. Definitely a bit unusual considering, as you mentioned, he is going for that Festival of Blood emblem rather than the usual killing spree or high-end. Actually, no. No Blade of Heptases.
Just full penetration, Hunter Strike, and as well as Malefic Roar. He even has an Athena's Shield just in case Izanami tries to one-shot him as well, or even Linkeza if they even manage to try and commit on top of him. I thought the Radiant Armor would have been a little bit more effective here, but at the end of the day, it's about how much you maximize your 2 damage items.
Luminon Blast gonna be flickered. They find one. Iris caught out by himself. Mega kill going to be picked up by Panda as Team Hawk secures another tier 2.
I think at this stage of the game, this Luminous Lord is going to be important for both sides, but it's dead even for both of them. I think Team Hawk, they just need to play the lanes. They just need to make sure that RSGMY responds.
But they walk into the bush and Man gonna get burst down instantly, giving away the crossbow of Tang Min. Gonna be able to block it for a short while, but he falls. Not before buying time for Gary though to come in. The mega kill for the Fanny. And Panda finds one for himself as well.
Okay, they can actually fight for this Lord right now. They need to reset, get back to it, and Lola just needs to buy time. Lolios doesn't have the winds of nature anymore, so this could be a big vulnerability for RSGMY.
Yep, Lola, he's here providing vision. Iris will eventually find him, but Gary is already here. Both Linkeza and Gary, they do have their retribution, but Gary being zoned down, will he be able to pick it up? But he's gonna get shut down by Lolios right afterwards, though. All things considered, one could say pretty worth.
That was highly worth. Highly worth.
Right now, Team Hawk, again, they're still in the lead, but it looks like RGMY and Team Hawk, every split decision, because it's always like, what do we want to go for? The Lord, the team fight. And I think Team Hawk, they got to realize RGMY right now, they got to look at Lolios because he doesn't care about objectives. He wants to fight. And if he overextends, that's game over for RSG.
Yeah, he definitely has to watch out his positioning a little bit. But now Panda gonna start on Lexia. The flicker used and wasted because he mistimed it with the I'm offended, allowing the Lord to crash with literally no HP. Iris unsuccessful in his defense.
Oh, this is so scary. That one I'm offended could have changed the game had he caught Panda in time. Oh!
Ooh, they get the tower. Here comes Izanami with the brilliance. They're all stacked up on Team Hawk. Wind of Nature popped by Panda. He buys enough space. He gets out. Iris is dropped. Immortality on Link as a popped as well. Petrified just to keep him in place a little bit longer. The Karina wants to run, but there is no escape as Team Hawk takes him down.
Played beautifully by Team Hawk there. Panda continues to live longer than he should. Link Eza did not get his ult reset like intended, but got very, very close with no inhibitors, no mid inhibitor. Team Hawk will take full advantage of this.
And here comes Gary. He's got Lolios instantly. Lexia falls right afterwards. Izanami, the only one, and he cannot defend against the full power of Team Hawk. They will secure victory in game 1 of this series.
What a back and forth between RSGMY and as well as Team Hawk. Not a moment to breathe. Team Hawk now